more, though. But does finish him off. Gets 2. Gets 3.
What a hit that hits him 65%.
And does it go in? It goes in! It goes in!
The wide swing fight. 2 4v1. Might go 4v none.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Marietta College Esports. I'm OPNees.
I'm Sixer.
Let's get right into it. So right now we're going to be going and playing some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate today. We're going to be playing up against Tiffin University. So with the Smash Brothers, we're going to see the rosters real quick. Who's going to all be playing today? So we're going to be having Riley. I can't exactly say.
It's all right. The current players of today for the first match are going to be Mason Cheshire Rice, Peyton Ginger Ale Angle, and Ben Breadman Baker.
Awesome. And we're so excited to see them played today against Tiffin. It's been a couple hard weeks for the Super Smash Brothers team, but they've been slugging it out and trying their absolute best to be able to get as many wins as they can. Now we're going to be starting this off, we're going to be thanking HyperX for being one of our awesome sponsors. They're our official peripheral sponsor for keyboards, mice, headsets, and mouse pads. Go check them out at that link there or at the QR code to go ahead and get yourself some HyperX gear. Another one that we're going to give a thanks to is going to be just our other partners that we have are Buy Blue Light, Elgato, HyperX, Incrediware, Kovacs, MSI, and Over the Moon Pizza. Thank you to all of our sponsors for helping us out. So, Jackie, how do you think we're going to be matching up today against these two teams?
Well, Tiffin University has been a big contender against us before. They are very skilled. We might have seen them earlier during our warm-ups as we ran into TU Esports 4 during that time. So, we plan to see most likely the Sephiroth coming in today.
Ooh, facing him against the Sephiroth, that's always difficult, facing up against Sephiroth, because, you know, that long range is hard to get in, has really good projectiles, and has a lot of combos that can just lead to getting instantly sent straight to the blast zone.
Exactly, and Sephiroth does have one of the longest attack ranges due to the length of the sword. However, we do have a Sephiroth on our team that has been playing more often, so we kind of know what we're going to get into when dealing with the Sephiroth.
So, I'm playing up against the Sephiroth and playing with the Sephiroth. Do you think we might be able to see just a Sephiroth Ditto today?
Probably not unless Mars comes in next round.
So, with that, we're definitely going to see, I know Breadman loves that King Dedede that he loves to play. Cheshire, I have seen him play Game & Watch a lot. His Game & Watch is looking very good today. I've seen him warming up. We'll definitely be hitting a lot of combos and definitely going to be hitting, just trying to get a dub out here. Have some start competition in the GLEC. So, against Tiffin University, I think we might be able to have a chance of getting a W. And not quite in lobby yet. We're probably just waiting for the two teams to be ready and pick the map. Exactly 10 a.m. right now, the start time of the match. We're going to see how quickly we can get into it.
Looks like they are getting into the ring, so let's pull it up.
No. Okay. Now we're just going to wait patiently. Look at our roster there. Full couch there. Even have some spectators watching from the sidelines to see how well they're going to do. And arena shutdown.
We're probably experiencing some internet issues, which has been an issue with some of the schools. Either it's due to bandwidth, or maybe it's just because Smash hasn't gotten updates in a very long time.
So, with that, we're going to see our match schedule coming up. We're going to see that this is one of the last games of this week. We're going to see just starting off, this is up against Tiffin. And also later today at around 12 o'clock, we will be going up against Mount Vernon Nazarene University. a little bit of a higher class school that might be giving us a little bit of a different type of showing, and definitely going to be a doubleheader going in. Our Smash team is definitely going to have to be locked in for a while. We're going to see Overwatch, their season is over. They played their last game on Tuesday last week. So shout out to them. They did well. They did get a win. They did not get flawless this season. But yeah, we're going to continue to see a lot of Smash Bros. Games coming up in the future with Nace and GLEC. Going back, just waiting for opponents in the lobby today. It's a lot of waiting. As usual with Smash Bros. Games, you just have to wait for the lobby to go in. As soon as the lobby is ready, then we get to see some fast-paced, high-speed games. But until then, we're just going to be patiently waiting, as usual.
Turn on the Smash audio. I don't hear the Tetris that they were
I
playing.
definitely don't hear it either. Let's see.
Redstone YT coming in. That's probably their stream.
Might be their stream, yes. That is annoying.
I think it's on the stream deck.
Don't hear anything. Okay. Awesome. So I guess you might just not be hearing the game, which is okay. Turn on the tunes. That is really loud for it being only at 5. There we go. Still something to just keep still at the moment. While waiting, also we have something coming up very soon. We're going to be doing a fundraiser, a Dying to Donate with Texas Roadhouse here in the Parkersburg location, Wednesday, March 27th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. There is a flyer online right there if you don't have one physically. 10% of all food purchases will go to Marietta College, and hope that you donate. So now we get to watch some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm hyped. We're gonna see a Sonic versus Breadman on the King DDD. We're gonna see how it shows up. Starting off here on the Pokemon Stadium. There's gonna be a Gordo being thrown out by Breadman.
We're gonna see that homing attack by Sonic. That is one of the best moves. Homing attacks just are very, very hard to deal with unless you are ready to go with your shield. Or that platform gets in the way. I have not seen that before.
Definitely. We're going to see Breadman just trying to play space here just to get a lot of value from these Gordos. Already has a Sonic at 35%, but it's going to get traded out. So now they're both at 35. There's the Gordo, but the shield's going to catch it. That's going to be the auto hit attack. And now here's Sonic playing his game, just going to be running around the stage really quickly. Hard to get a hold of him, but when you do, the combo needs to start. There's going to be the up smash, not going to quite hit the DDD, and that's going to be a
rapid jab from the DDD.
Yeah. Gordo thrown out, does clip the Sonic there, hits him twice with it.
Are we gonna get a third? No, it's gonna get a shield. Yep, that's
the upbeat. Ooh, very good trade there. Gonna get the 90% to 77. Now, I believe forward smash from the Sonic will just kill the DDD, but now we're gonna see the DDD
is quite heavy.
114% on the DDD. There's going to be that neutral air. Going to be sending him off stage, but he's going to be able to recover.
Up the air dodge, which is
not exactly what I'm looking for. There's going to be to this top platform. Up air doesn't quite connect with the sweet spot. That's going to be down there giving him the 100%. And there's going to be the suck. Oh, a forward smash. Going to be the clean up a stop onto the Sonic.
And that means first stock is taken by Marietta. Let's see if they can keep this tempo.
The Breadman at 150% though. This is going to be very difficult for him to get another stock.
But he does get that star flinch, which is not a lot of people keep in mind the fact that DDD does in fact have that stars 2 flinch when he lands. Plus that suck that countered that homing attack was really crisp. Unfortunately, once you do one thing, people tend to pick up on it.
100% onto the Sonic. This is what you're hoping for if you're at this high percentage as a heavyweight. just getting as much percentage on the opponent as possible so you can get a quick next stop. Very close to shield breaking the Sonic there. Sonic doesn't have a lot of kill potential. The only thing Sonic really has to kill is that forward smash, and they don't seem to be using it that effectively here. There's going to be
that down tilt.
Down tilt. Going to be sending DDD up into the air. Almost at 200%. And the Sonic is off the map, going to be able to recover, has to use the air dodge. Breadman just being polite, not really going to be edge guarding him that much. The dash attack sends him up in the air to Gordo, trying to help him recover. There's going to be the forward aerial. Again, does not have any knockback, just a set amount. Now it's going to be sending him off map again. But Sonic only has one kill move here, and he's just not using it. There it is. The 57% Breadman playing with his life here. That's going to be the down air, but it's not going to kill him. 227% on the DDD. Again, sent off the stage. He is still clinging on. There's going to Gordo try to help his recovery, but he recovered on the stage.
And once again, surviving. This is where we see the power of heavy characters, where despite the launching, you will stay in. And DDD is one of the he's just a great floaty character too.
Oh, look at that combo! You got the Gordo into the forward air, and there is going to be Breadman losing that stock. But at 88% onto the Sonic, a lot of things your DDD can kill here. A Gordo off the map, as well as just basically any of his smash attacks, could definitely send the Sonic right off the map into the blast zone.
And able to recover with that up B.
Oh, the Gordo is going to be able to ledge.
Gordo off the map, is he going to be able to?
Oh, it doesn't quite get the hyper armor in time to be able to do anything against the Sonic. Going to be at 63% here against 100% onto the Sonic. Does get that jab. Great timing there on the side of Breadman. He's going to be able to get auto attack there by the Sonic, keeping him at bay. 78% now on the DDD. He's kind of getting ledge guarded here. Have to find a way to get up. There's going to be the up smash.
There's the up B.
Oh, gonna get back throw off the stage. Oh, that's gonna be a great Gordo getting you some space. Now, Breadman, this is the time to use it. Go. Does gonna be able to turn it around, and the Sonic
unable to get around the stage.
It's gonna be an SD by accident there. Pretty sure was able to recover, but hit the wrong button. Now it's gonna be 24% already. Breadman at 100%, but we've seen the Sonic be able to struggle actually getting up to them into the blast zone for an elim. Breadman does go straight through the platform, does try to get that forward smash, doesn't quite land. The Gordo again to help the recovery. Using a lot of uppies here, and it seems that the Sonic is just going to be punishing them. Look at that, that's going to be the up smash, getting Breadman down to his final stock.
But there's that dash attack.
Oh,
and a suck.
What a great suck. Trying to throw him back onto stage instead of off stage. Oh, look at that up smash.
Oh, and trying to go for it. That's a very dangerous move.
Almost gets the shield break. 79% onto the Sonic. Very low shield. If you're a DD here, this is exactly what you want! And that's going to be a shield break.
Kenny.
And that's going to be the first round taken by Breadman. What an absolutely amazing play there. Going to be able to get the 3 stocks off of Tiffin's first opponent and keep a stock to himself. What a great play. I'm going to see back into the arena. We're going to get the second person from Tiffin University going to be going in there. Breadman, great showing from that DDD. A little bit rough around the edges when we did see him trying to use that up B to recover onto the stage. Whenever we see, maybe if he like cleans that up just a little bit, he'll be able to get more fluidity in his gameplay, because it seems that he's spending a lot of time getting trapped in his recovery. He gets back to stage, gets thrown off stage, back to stage, thrown off stage. If he's able to stay on stage without getting thrown off again, he's going to be able to keep the pressure on and continue to take stocks like he has against the Sonic.
I think another big thing with him is the use of those platforms. It seems like if you just hide under them, you can get quick attacks off.
Definitely utilizing those platforms a little bit more. We're going to see if Tiffin wants us to go to another stage that has platforms. It seemed the Sonic was able to use them a little bit effectively, but against the heavyweight, it seems that, depending on the one, I think against DDD it's actually more beneficial to play with platforms rather than without platforms, because DDD without platforms, his Gordos have more impact because they're slightly harder to dodge. His Suck has more impact, and he just in general has more impact without platforms. So if you're able to just take Breadman back to his stage with platforms, I think that's what Tiffin might be trying to mind game and go for. And if Breadman does get to a map with no platforms, I think he's going to be happy and get a stock off faster.
I think we are going to see... I would be very surprised if we see Battlefield coming up because Breadman does have the 3 bans on his side.
Again, just map picks and also waiting for Tiffin to decide which character and what player they're going to be sending in. What's your guess? What are they going to be playing?
Well, again, the only thing that I have seen today has been that Sephiroth, and they do have quite a big mixed bag. I've seen them play a Roy before, which is... We've seen Kinkudinku had a Roy for a little while before switching to Terry. We're going to see Small Battlefield, which is a very similar build to PS2.
You're going to see one of the things with Small Battlefield is you have to take into account the blast zones are a little bit smaller than you usually see on the other ones. So with those blast zones being smaller down, King Dedede has way more pressure on you because he can then kill you at a lower percent. Now, when I'm saying lower percent, it's like by 10% or 5% margins, but still, that lower percent will definitely going to be affecting if you're DDD and you can just get characters to a high percent.
And there's that Sephiroth.
There's that Sephiroth we're talking about. Let's see if Breadman can do much with this one stock. Really here, if you're Breadman here, you're just hoping you get one stock off of the Sephiroth when you only have your one stock left.
1, go!
Here we go, Breadman gonna be SD
Fastball to SD first and foremost instead of the up B.
I don't think that's exactly meta. No. They're gonna be taunting, saying it's ready, and now the fight begins. There's gonna be the Gordo.
Immediate sub.
Oh,
but there's the air dodge. Trying to go for the side B, but just not able to land it. There's the dash attack and the explosion, but DDD is going to avoid that and avoid that up tilt. But there's the up smash attack, which has a bigger range than the up tilt.
It seems that Breadman's having a hard time getting back.
But there's the quick jabs, there's the Gordo, and he can suck the explosion.
Look
Doing that headbutt, unfortunately just getting hit by that down air. But there's the Gordo. Only it was slower. There's the counter from the Sephiroth.
98% onto the Sephiroth. This is very tickled. Oh, look at that. That was a great Gordo usage there. Been up in the air. Look at that forward smash. There's the
Get rid of One-Winged Angel just immediately. Oh, but there's the grab and throw up. Unfortunately, just unable to get that up tilt due to DDD's funkiness and missing.
Sephiroth just barely missed him there. He's going to be missing, actually going to be putting an explosion onto him. That's a great tool for Sephiroth to really get out of those grabs and get out of combos. 7% onto the Sephiroth, 113. Sephiroth does
Getting that star
flinch. Very good there.
Oh, but there's the up tilt.
Here it is. There's the up smash. A little bit slower. Oh, he hits him right in the middle of the smash attack. 45% on the defensive player here. The Sephiroth is having a little bit of a hard time getting
that carry.
Look at that damage. Almost sends him straight to the blast zone. The Gordo. Ooh, very good Gordo.
Able to avoid and
that's going to be Breadman. Getting down 3 stars, but that's exactly what you want if you are Breadman there. You just wanted your one, get out, that's all you can really hope for. And now this Sephiroth is kind of going into the next round, definitely with a disadvantage. Whenever you go in with one stock down, usually these battles, if they're close, will be one stock to one stock either side. So we're going at this disadvantage. We're going to see Tiffin and Sephiroth is going to have to fight double time and try even harder to get the W.
And if this is the Sephiroth we saw earlier, we do have a little bit of information about how they were playing earlier.
See, who's going to be going in? She's going to be Ginger Ale.
Orange.
Definitely a classic where we see Ginger Ale's Corrin pull up every once in a while. Changing the music, of course, we can't hear it. We have this lovely playlist for you right now. What are we going to be listening to? Always got a Persona, yeah. Got to get some Persona soundtracks in there.
Rivers in the Desert, a classic. Or are we going to see Battle Hymn of the Soul?
Battle Hymn of the Soul. Now we're going to change the fruit stage. loser as map pick, and we're gonna go to
Kalos Pokemon League.
it's a pretty good one. Very flat, very long stage, so we're gonna see those platforms, I believe, on the both outside.
Yep.
That's gonna be pretty interesting for Corin, who does have some pretty good ground and air potential. Get into the side of that stage. You're gonna see him go in right now. See how they're going to be able to work with the Sephiroth. Now, they did get to see the Sephiroth play, which is very good. So, Corin is going in here with previous knowledge and with a one-stock lead. Breadman did exactly what he should have to set his team up. And now we're going to see Sephiroth slowly walking off stage and getting the tactical down arrow off.
You ready for
And now, emotes. Let the fight begin. Here we go.
Immediately trying to go for that neutral air, but unfortunately unable to get it off. There's the water bolt. Unfortunately, Sephiroth just going in with that counter. The counter for Corin not being able to go off, but there's the Dragon Chomp going right off. Dragon Kick, unfortunately, right into that counter.
Ooh, he does get a good dodge onto the up air from the Sephiroth, but now it's going to be a little bit of a different state. That side smash not going to be able to hit. We're at 75% here, a little bit scary against the Sephiroth, but very damaging combos. That's going to be really good hits there from Ginger Ale, and now it's going to be 81% to 75. And at the moment, as Corin, this is definitely percentage you want the enemy at, because now a lot of your moves that were very low launching now have that big launch to be able to combo a little bit easier. Nice
Great
spawn.
parry.
Now we're going to see the hit from the explosive, but now, oh, there it goes. That's going to be a side smash, and then right off there's 113%. Sephiroth does recover, but that was going to be Corin playing cat and mouse here. Very nice kick, and that's going to be another stock taken by the Corin. Now it's going to be 89% to 0, but with a 2-stock lead. Tiffin Sephiroth is going to have to play very hard. Ooh, just barely going to be able to live there. And the side smash didn't quite hit as well. Now, have to play safe here. Very aware of the damage the Sephiroth can do. There's going to be the fireball. Sending 2 of them out. Why not? Send the third. A little bit more charged up. Doesn't like it. The parry.
That counter just... The back kick, really well done, getting in that smaller damage, but not having to suffer from that counter.
45% here on the Corin. Now getting launched up again. Sephiroth not really having a great time comboing off of his launches. We see another fireball being launched. There's going to be the up air. Very difficult to deal with Sephiroth's very large hitting
Still
move.
trying to fish for that counter, but the Sephiroth is just very knowledgeable of those frames.
You see, and this frame is last for so long, and that's going to be another stock taken on Marietta. Only getting 14% onto the Sephiroth during that stock. Now they're going to have to work a little bit over. They came in here with an advantage, and there we go. 50% now for Ginger Ale. Now it's...
That dash attack is completely countering that Dragon Chomp before it can happen. But there's that back air, there's the water bolt. Are we going to see...
There is the stock, and that's going to be another stock taken away from Tiffin, and now on to the third player. Marietta with a 1-stock lead in the series, as in the showing at the moment, but how long is that going to last? We saw that the Corin relatively struggled against Sephiroth in there when they had that 1-stock lead. Now they're going to have to work a little bit harder to try to get a better advantage on the other player. Now we're probably going to be seeing Mason, better known as Cheshire, come in with the Game & Watch is usually what he likes to... Actually, no, not quite yet. We still have Ginger Ale here, still has 1 more stock. So Ginger Ale is going to be trying to set up Cheshire. Again, hoping for 1 stock. If you have 1 stock, just try to get a stock. That's the best you could hope for. So I'm going to be waiting, probably going to be swapping maps as well. And here's going to be the map pick. Not exactly a super large variety of maps, but definitely a larger variety of maps than we see in the earlier versions of Smash Bros. Town & City, pretty good map with these moving platforms in this one.
We're going to see...
Roy! Alrighty. Roy, 2 sword characters fighting up against each other. Whose swordsmanship is better, we shall see.
Now, we've seen a Roy before, but we have not seen a Roy in a while due to switching to Terry. So let's see how much ginger ale really remembers. That
Showing off the fastballs. Very nice. Keeping his hands warm. Now, emote, restart.
immediate first blood is coming from the neutral airs from Korin, able to just completely dodge most of Roy's first attacks, but there is
Look at that combo! 46%, and that's going to be an edge guard. I don't think the Korin is going to be able to recover. No! I think this was their ace in the hole. Tiffin's been holding out on us. That's going to be a stock taken away from Marietta in record time. They're able to get 64% of the Korin and then gimp them off stage. This Roy absolutely cooking right now, and now it's going to be both anchors against each other in a 3v3 even series. That was just so fast. We saw that two stocks gone and then immediately a third right afterward. We saw the Roy very confident in his character and those combos. We see multiple fastballs within the combo, comboing forward aerial with neutral aerial and then with a back air as well. Definitely very comfortable on this character. We're going to see Cheshire is going to be having his work cut out for him.
Choose your fighter. Mr. Game & Watch.
But with that, he will not falter. He's going to be going over to his comfort food of Game & Watch. One of his better characters I see him play. Definitely has the schmooze to go on with it. Now, what map are we going on?
It looks like PS2.
PS2 definitely a classic map when this is Roy versus the Game & Watch. Game & Watch here has to be very careful. Roy has very hard-hitting smash attacks, and for a lightweight of, I actually think featherweight of Game & Watch, you have to be very careful not to get hit by any smash attacks or you're going to be sent right into the blast zone. Now starting off immediately.
First blood coming from Marietta with that up air. And able to spot dodge, and
look at this combo. The Roy's got the shroom. He's moving like lightning here. Gonna be getting that spot dodge in as well. The shield. Then keeping it down. Cheshire trying to get an opening here, but it seems to be difficult.
There's the up throw, but unable to hit that up air due to that air dodge.
Not combo off of it. Now we're going to see the Roy try to put in the schmooze. There's going to be a little bit of a down tilt. There's the up air as well. There's going to be 55%, 54%. Very even, but again, Roy's a little bit heavier class in Game & Watch. Game & Watch does have very powerful smash attacks as well there. 74% on the Game & Watch. Great air dodge there. Going to be dodging that forward aerial from the Roy.
They are
just dodging the smash attack. Spot dodge as well. A tit for a tat. Every single one of them is going to be just dodging each other's attack. 86% and the 74%. Now it's going to be the Roy onto the platform. Going to be able to get Game & Watch off. Again, Game & Watch can recover from anywhere on stage. And off. That's going to be 111%. Roy is in kill percentage from anything in Game & Watch, basically. A really good bomb. Sweet spot could kill it. There's going to be the back air, sending them into a very predictable pattern. But side B from Roy, getting him a little bit of space, and just barely recovers. Going to be shielding the smash, and that's going to be a stop. Taken away from Marietta. And that's going to
Roy can also die very quickly as well. If Cheshire can just get one great hit off.
Again, he's getting a lot of percentage here on his second stock. Whenever Roy is at this low percentage, he just needs to get an opening. This is going to be the back air. Need some damage. It's going to be a counter. Oh, just misses it! He just misses the side smash. That's so unfortunate. He was just out of range. And now the shield is going to stop him, but he does going to be able to get the kill with that bomb. But 48% on Game & Watch. Roy could kill you at this percentage since you're so low. That parry was great, but Game & Watch has steady arms. Can't really get the grab off. 59% here. Can really get a little bit of damage with that down air. But again, at such high percentage, you have to be so careful against this Roy. Back air. Back air again. Game & Watch not quite getting off stage.
Game & Watch does have one of the greatest recoveries.
Oh, look at that! Chases him off stage, is not afraid to face the lightning. Now it's going to see Marietta kind of fighting from the ropes here as Roy is on two stocks with only 11%. And now Cheshire, it seems Roy has a read on him and is absolutely getting the percentage in. Cheshire gets a 31% and gets
the counter from Roy.
74% onto Cheshire. Is going to be able to get tilted
up. It looks like he is chasing after that combo, but it looks like Cheshire is going to try for the same thing, chasing them off.
Oh, that air dodge is going to be able to take away that stock, and Marietta is going to be going down 0-2. This Roy is definitely going to be the problem here. That was the first round. Oh, I didn't do the thing. One moment. So that is going to be the first round between these two teams. Marietta doing very well, but it's going to be it's gonna be. We're gonna see that it's gonna be Tiffin that's gonna be going out and going up instead. So let me just do this real quick.
They took away 9 stocks and we took away.
It was 9-7. 9-7. Here we go. And the 9 compute total. Boom. Upgrade scores. Now we get it. There we go. So yeah, we're very close there. Got the first 2 starters, but then the Roy just started absolutely going on a tear. This Roy is very good. We can see him very confident on his character, very confident within the combos themselves, and are absolutely just running it through. And this is why they saved the Roy for the last. And now we see that we're going to be, I believe we're going to be starting Mason this time. We see him already going to be just queued up, waiting for Tiffin's choice of character as well as map. So with this, breaking it down just a little bit here, we saw Breadman getting those stocks, and we see that Ginger Ale tried their best, but I believe just getting down to that 1 stock when you have a stock lead already is a very dangerous spot to be put in. And only having that 1 stock to try to do something against that Roy, definitely not going to be going very well. So I believe Ginger Ale is going to be trying to get that stock lead and carry it just a little bit further, and I believe Marietta has a good shot of taking down this Roy. Going back to the lobby here, we're going to be seeing and both teams just starting up slowly.
It's upgrade their stocks.
Update the stocks? Nah, we don't need to do that. Boring. Let's see. Oh, now they have no stocks. Get wrecked.
Good game.
The GG's. There are no stocks. It's a 1v1. Just run the ones. Now, this is match point for Tiffin, but again, both Marietta could come back and again stick around after this game.
For another Smash Ultimate.
It's going to be at 12 against Mount Vernon Nazarene University. That's when we're playing Tiffin University. They're getting a pretty big here in Ohio, especially in Esports. We see them in GLEC or GLEC for others pretty often. I'm going to see Tiffin is queued up and ready. We're going to be choosing the stage right here.
We're going to see a battlefield.
Alrighty, we see a Cheshire. It's going to be Cheshire versus Harry.
Game & Watch.
Okay, I believe Game & Watch is favored in this matchup against the Terry. But again, as with every matchup against Game & Watch, if you're touch of death, basically. If you get touches of Game & Watch, you might just die.
An immediate first blood coming from Cheshire, but unfortunately, Terry does have that stronger attacks.
I think this is the Roy.
This might be the same player as the Roy.
This definitely might be the Roy. We see him definitely comfortable with those combos as well. He's going to get up here. He's going to be doing a lot of good damage on the roll. Going to be able to just Buster Roll forward. Look at that combo. Great combo. Into jab, into up air. Up B. Let's see. Cheshire trying to get some good damage. It's going to be 1%, but Harry's going to be going back to stage very quickly here. Dashing back and forth. This is the good neutral air. 80% onto the Terry. Into the back air.
Great shielding from being in the air.
He also really shooting that projectile. Tries to get down smash off. Doesn't quite get it. 97 to 90% again. Terry is more comfortable at this percentage. Again, when Terry is 100%, the game actually starts for him. So now the go button's set and Game & Watch is at 100. Game & Watch very scared here as every single go mode ability will insta kill Game & Watch, as we see almost getting hit there by that power geyser. Going to be the jump. Power geyser, as I was saying, Marietta is going to be getting the stock taken off by that power geyser. Terry's still at 100%, Buster Wolf doing 31% damage just straight up to Game & Watch. Game & Watch has to take care of this Terry and quick if he wants to continue to get stocks up.
There's the side smash.
Down smash of the side smash. There we go. Now there's going to be an even stock at the moment, but 31% to 0. But yeah, Terry no longer has go mode, so this is going to be a lot harder for him as Game & Watch is a little bit more comfortable without any special conditions. Both just doing each other out, trying to get a poke off. Does get the poke. Now it's going to be Terry on this platform. Going to have to drop down. There's going to be the neutral air vortex. Not going to quite going to be able to quite continue. Tries to get a bucket. Does get a bucket onto that projectile. The up air. That's like a lot of good neutral air neutral game here. Exactly what you want to do with Game & Watch. Continue to send out those air boxes into the back air, getting the 50%. Oh,
that bomb for just not getting him into it.
Big smash attack there by the Terry. Does get a jab off. That's going to be a jab into a dunk.
Waiting for the Game & Watch, but there's the up B, which does have a hurt box.
Big damage there on the Game & Watch. Game & Watch is at kill percentage 73 to 110. Getting the stock off though of this Terry is definitely essential. That's going to be a jab into power dunk.
But just
Definitely
whipping that power dunk.
Yeah, it was a very weird spot with the hit the Game & Watch. It was like halfway through his body already. 99%. That's going to be a power dunk. Almost sending Game & Watch off stage. 136%. Barely alive. Gets a footstool. Puts Terry into go mode, and now he is absolutely going to be going as well. There's going to be the power geyser. Game Watch just going to be able to dodge it, but that shielding was great on the side of Terry. Getting power jump off. Does get the gimp. Is almost stopping his recovery. 160% on the Game & Watch. He's very low HP. Does not quite get the sweet spot hit from the multi-hit attack from the neutral air, and that's going to be a good bomb. Hits the sweet spot. Now it's going to be 2-1. 159%.
Evened up.
Most likely going to be even 100. Yeah, there's going to be a dash attack sending Game & Watch to the other stratosphere. Now it's going to be even stocks at the moment. There's going to be great combo there. Up, throw, into neutral B. Great combo, and that's going to be 44% onto the Terry. Whenever Game & Watch is allowed to just aerial combo you, that's exactly what he wants to do. Now you're on the top platform. You have to be wary of these up airs. And look at that. Just absolutely putting him into the combo, the meat grinder of 74%. Not much you can do against that. Now it's going to be a lot of shielding, poking, 0% to 86%. Cheshire's turned it up. Does get B&B combo though.
But there's that downer sending him into go mode, so...
This is scary, 43%. This is kill percentage for Terry when he's in go mode. How do you Buster Wolf? Very close to sending the Game Watch off. Map and a power geyser! Reads him like a book, and that's going to be... Cheshire going to be sent home packing as Gary and Toe mode. Sorry. Terry and Go mode is going to be able to send him going off the map. Very close between these two combatants. I couldn't really ask for a better showing there. Now Tiffin does have the advantage going into the second round, and now you don't have your anchor.
We don't have the anchor, but when it comes to Smash, anything can change whether it comes to whipping recoveries, as we've seen with the Sonic today, or being unable to hit, as we saw with the Terry with the jab to power dunk. And throwing in DDD, who is very hard to kill.
It would definitely be hard for a Terry to actually try to kill a DDD. Will have an easier time hitting combos. Again, it's really hard to squeeze out of a combo. Like if your Game & Watch or hitbox is sometimes so small that you just don't get hit by certain things. DDD, not the case. You'll get hit by everything just by basically just like punching next to you. You're gonna get put into a full combo.
But at the same time, the Terry is a melee fighter and
Has to get close.
And he throws projectiles, which both can be sucked.
Yes, they can. And also, GG with the Gordo is going to have a lot easier time playing space with the Terry. Terry wants to get in on you, but a Gordo is very hard to get in on because of just how big the hitbox is. And the DDD can play around it by sucking it up, shooting it back out, and just continually to throw them right in front of his face and just really get him out of a combo. So really, it's good to see how Breadman's going to be able to use these Gordos with the rest of his hit. Now we're going to see the Terry locked in, same with Breadman's DDD. Let's go into round 2 of this series here. See Breadman waiting for the Terry to politely relinquish his stocks.
Going for the crouch.
Very nice. That's a taunt in and of itself.
Immediately going for their projectiles, but as we saw, the Gordo
Let's just come out. Nice rapid jab. Gonna be a good 32%. Doesn't like the launch though. Does get another jab. Good shield pressure there. 36%. Gonna
and got the launch.
upbeat. That's look at that Starfish. Gonna be also getting the Terry shield very down. Gets the suck as well.
Trying to go for that up tilt, but the Terry was just not on the right part of the platform. Trying to go for a Starflinch again. Trying to go for the suck.
Ooh, the Gordo's just gonna hit back at him. 87% onto the DDD. Very scary here. 62% onto the Terry. Gonna be for a Gordo. The Gordo's just gonna get blocked.
There's
Nice
the forward air.
Good
Rapid jab
as
and the
well.
launch.
Gonna be able to launch him up. Doesn't quite go after the launch though. Now it's gonna go upward, up B. Almost hits the Terry. The Terry is gonna take it though. There's gonna be the power dump, sending the DDD off stage.
Sending the Gordo down.
Interesting.
I think that was a trying to feign for the shadow.
Oh, that
Really
almost.
getting. Oh, are we gonna get? Oh,
Now Terry's in go mode. It can kill DDD in any fashion. There it goes. Gonna be able to just hit him off the stage there. Now it's gonna be 2 stocks to 1 stock. Marietta down a stock here. Now what you can see when Tiffin are still on their first player, throws the Gordos out, continuing to throw those Gordos out.
and
Shoots the
getting the
fire back.
projectile.
That's gonna be power, guys. That's gonna eat straight through your armor. Not much you can do about that one. There's gonna be the Buster Wolf. Not gonna hit anything. 132% for Terry here. Good smash attack, but not in the sweet spot. Not gonna send him off the map. Throws out. There's gonna be the Gordo. The suck pressure. Tries to go for an up B. Trying to suck again. There's the Gordo. Not quite getting as longevity as it needs to. 80% onto the DDD again.
Missing the Buster Wolf and doing the back throw.
Goes back. Harry hits the Buster Wolf, 86%. DDD's just gonna be able to survive. Just on the smash zone. Not gonna quite go to the blast zone. There's a Gordo again. Gordo gets shot back, but does get sucked back. And now it's gonna see the Terry taking another stock off Breadman. Breadman is a lock in a little bit here. They're still on their first. He needs to go get a stock off of Terry as much as he can at 200%. And that'll do it. There's a up smash. Going to be able to take him down now. Still a little bit of a scary spot where you do see that Breadman did get 2 of his stocks taken down by the Terry. And now, a little bit sketch as we're going to see a 6-4, a 2-stock lead for Tiffin here.
If that Terry was in fact their Roy player, I would say that they would probably throw out the Sephiroth just because of how much Sonic struggled against originally.
With that as well, Sephiroth just has a little bit easier time dealing with DDD because of that longer range that you have. You're able to deal with the Gordo a little bit better. You're able to sometimes just just stay out of measure of where the DDD can actually hit you, and you can hit him instead because the sword is so big. Instead of having to go to the DDD has to come to you, which makes reads a lot easier and a lot more combo potential for the Sephiroth. Patiently waiting to get into the next game. A lot of strategy being talked over here. Oh my goodness. Still waiting. We did get PS2 Stadium as the map, if we can see that.
They're throwing out a hero.
Seems that Tiffin just got a whole new roster all of a sudden. My goodness. Probably not. They're just probably different comfort levels of these different characters. Maybe they thought that their Roy or that their Sephiroth was good, but they just know that their hero might be better into this matchup here. Breadman gonna be politely SDing off the stage, and now emoting and starting the show.
Gordo just completely missing due to the hero going for a flame slash, I think it
That
was.
was a hatchet man that first time. I'm sending the good again. 50%. I've never been great at like looking at a common hero. Just sizzle a flame slash into sizzle. Great there.
Able to get off. Whack. And immediately one hit kill. Able to top deck whack is. That's where you're gonna get a lot of cheese with hero. And like, it's not to say cheese is a bad thing. But some of the characters you do have to acknowledge are cheesy. And that was a cheese move.
Red man pulled up and got 2-piece combo. He got flame slash into sizzle into whack. That's just bro got the whole 3-piece meal going out with a Big Mac fries and a drink. Not much you're able to do against that. Hero, whatever hero gets his good abilities, there's not much you can do. You kind of just die. Especially as someone with such a big hitbox, you just have to assume that you're gonna get whacked. And again, it's hard when playing to do all the correct moves as well as read what he's doing. Like literally read the page. Very difficult there.
We are going to see Ginger Ale back out with the Corrin. Possibly.
I believe Ginger Ale is going to be going with the core, and that's usually what they play on a usual basis. Might be discussing a little bit on different strategy, but I'm going to be going with the core in here. Core against Hero. Those sword characters, I think Hero's a little bit favored in the matchup just because of the versatility that Hero has multiple projectiles, has really good smash attacks with a chance to crit for some reason. They give him a chance to crit.
1 in 8 chance to crit, yes.
A 1 in 8 chance at 40% is kill percentage. It's great. Now we're going to be going in, seeing how Marietta College is going to do up against the Hero here. Again, it's going to be rough. We did see the Hero just being able to top like a lot of good things. We're going on to bang, getting thrown out. Back into the hit though.
They're going right for the whack.
What are we missing the whack there? I'm getting Esports to the dodge pretty well. Ginger Ale does get in just a little bit. There's going to be the
Unfortunately hit by that up B, which is
side to accelerate. There's going to be a faster hero now with even a faster attack. 56% onto the corn. Still trying to just get in. The hero is just really making it difficult to get it out.
there's the chomp, but spot dodging right at the end of the paralyze of the water bolt. Trying to go for snooze.
Doesn't quite hit it. Again, so many different things to go off of here. There's going to be some really good hits there. 72% on the corn, but making it up, getting the hero down to 73%.
Doing a bit of juggling when it comes to the corn with the up air and trying to go for the back air, but unfortunately just whipping that.
96%.
And
Right into a kaboom.
And a heal.
Oh no. Now 75% here. Onto the hero. Ginger Ale has to get the stock off quick, or else it could be out of deficit for way too long. Not enough mana to really pass anything in sight of Hero.
Even though they did have one.
Bit of whack. Couldn't quite cast it down. There's gonna be. Oh, didn't get the Kamikaze. Come on.
Kamikaze
It can
would
be
be
Crackle
funny.
Slash. Close to 432%. It doesn't quite hit what he wanted to. Gets it for another Crackle Slash.
They're going for their electric.
Doesn't quite hit enough damage to them, but we see the Ginger Ale at 96%. This is very dangerous. 109% onto the hero, but he's at 3 stocks, and that's gonna be another stock taken
And another
away.
heal.
And another heal. Marietta 1 to 6, actually 1 to 5 at the moment is gonna be.
There's the psych up going in, and a bounce, and not able to have the zoom. There's
There's
Kaboom.
50% onto them already.
And
Accelerate. The buffs are absolutely stacking Hero. Flame Slash, you're gonna move the dodge of the Corrin. There's a lot to keep track of here, and now Corrin really has to try to play their own game. Ginger Ale can't really get in. 68% now. Psyched up. That's going to be a damage increase now. Kill percentage for the smash attacks. That's going to be Marietta losing their first game of today up against Tiffin University. Tiffin is going to be the one who's going to be getting 2 points. Unfortunate for Marietta College are not able to get what they needed there. There's going to be 9 stocks, I believe. They still had 5 left.
So that was 4 stocks.
4 stocks. Going to update scores, and now we're just going to go over to here. Very unfortunate for Marietta not getting that W that they wanted against Tiffin University. Very hard fought though. We're going to see they had really good Roy and had that hero absolutely going crazy again with the Terry, basically being able to take down 2 members of Marietta.
College.
It's just very difficult for them there. Stick around though, we're not done yet. Come back around 12 o'clock. We'll have another stream up and running for you. See more Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And before we leave off, a quick word from our sponsors. We're going to be talking about HyperX, again, our official peripheral sponsor for Marietta College. Keyboards, mice, headsets, mouse pads, and microphones. We see we're using the Quad X microphone from HyperX. I love the quality, really good. Use a sensitivity dial for the sound that you want to put out, a touch mute, and has RBGs with it as well. Everything that you can hope for in an awesome microphone. And as well to our other partners, we're going to be saying thank you to Buy Blue Light, one of our newest sponsors, Kovacs, Incrediware, again, HyperX, Elgato, MSI, and Over the Moon Pizza. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring us. Another one, a dime to donate to support Marietta College Esports is going to be Wednesday, March 27th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Present with a flyer when ordering. You can download a flyer and print it off right with that QR code or that link. 10% off, 10% of your food purchase will go to Marietta College Esports. It's in the Parkersburg, West Virginia location, and we thank you for all the donations that are made at that time. And remember, if you want to be a part of Marietta College Esports, here you go for the esports scholarship tryouts. Yes, we give out scholarships for playing video games competitively. So first, step 1, fill out that recruitment inquiry form. Step 2, schedule that tryout for the scholarship with our head coach, Coach Games. We're gonna see step 3, join the Discord server. See what's going around, see if you can mingle with anyone as a prospective student. At the moment, the tryout dates are gonna be March 16th, which I believe is today, and it's gonna be March 24th, 2024. And again, make sure if you're not sure if your schedule will work, just send a DM to our head coach, Coach Games, on the Discord server. And yep, that'll be all for today. I'm Zachary Simpkins.
And I'm Jacqueline Lauer.
And we'll see you later. Thanks to you guys for watching.